spells! A travesty!
Talk about the brilliant future of Baldur's Gate.
Moving. All right.
Ready and waiting. I'm afraid that's not an option. I'm quite stubborn, you see. Take a swing or a stab if you want, but I'll just slip away for a breather. One of the perks of being a half-devil, of course.
I wasn't expecting it, but I'm glad to have some company on this journey.
Interesting.
Ally mine, we are reunited once more. I was just regaling sweet Isabel with tales of our prowess.
Very impressive. Thank you for helping Aelin. That wizard sounded absolutely dastardly.
He did, and it came. Now, my friend, bask in your victory. I will do the same. My darling, we must inform our friend of our news.
Indeed. I've scouted a Selûnite enclave outside the city. They faced the Absolute's armies and come out battered and bruised. Aelin and I will go to them, provide what help we can.
But fear not. When the time comes for you to face the foe of foes, Isabel and I will stand by your side.
We wouldn't miss it. Not for anything.
Go well, friend. We will see you soon. And with our great powers combined, this city will be saved.
Elminster?
Oh, hello, my boy. No, don't mind me. I'm just enjoying a lungful of Baldurian air. Yes, a distinctive aroma, though perhaps not one worthy of bottling. I hear you've been browsing in the most esteemed of emporiums, sorcerous sundries. Indulge my curiosity. What wonders did you discover there? I trusted he would be sensible enough to exercise caution in this matter and to seek the truth. By now, you are aware of the evil we are up against. Kassos' pestilent crown, the very tool with which its eponymous creator unmade an empire and magic itself. Perhaps now you understand what is at stake here, my boy. Though what Mystra asked of you was extreme, it was not without merit, nor demanded lightly.
What are you saying? Or rather, what are you not saying?
Mystra knows you defied her, Gale. Of course she knows. She's Mystra. She bids you come to her holy shrine in the Stormshore Tabernacle. There, she will grant you an audience at last. I see remaining optimistic is my duty, especially when I'm not the one being asked to do the seemingly impossible. Trust in yourself. Trust in the weave. If you are willing, trust in Mystra. There is a conclusion yet to be written in this sorry tale, Gale of Waterdeep. and yours is the quill that will write it.
Go ahead. I'm listening. I've often asked myself the same question, but never really found a satisfactory answer. You clearly see something in me that I can't. The wisdom and intelligence required to overcome almost insurmountable odds, perhaps? Or the stupidity required to attempt it. I take it as a compliment either way. You don't get to be 13 centuries old without becoming a sound judge of character. And cheese, apparently. Of course.
I brought my own paring knife. Now I just need some ingredients, and I'm gonna make something really good, I promise.
Poor Gale. I hope he knows that a goddess abandoning him needn't be the end. I know from experience.
Gazette has a transcript of Archduke Gaunt.
You do not mouth off. Shield our people from the depredations of the and the courage to resist. So may it be.
There she stands, just as Elminster promised. Mystra, goddess of the weave, mother of all magic.
The old man wasn't lying. She's opened the summoning channel. Can't you feel it?
Gale's right. The very air around the statue crackles with magic. It sets your teeth on edge.
A stream of pure, undiluted weave. I only have to reach out, and it will carry me to Mystra, wherever she may be.
An audience with your goddess can go wrong. I should know. But do whatever you feel is best, Gale.
Time was, I'd have given my right arm for a chance to speak with Mystra again. The left one, too. Maybe a knee. Not the message one hopes to receive from a past lover. But her first love was always the weave. At best, I was a close second. When I pictured this moment, I thought I'd feel more in control. Yet, here I am, with palms sweatier than a bugbear's armpit. I always wonder what being nervous would feel like. I hate it. for a wizard. To have the love of the goddess of magic herself. It was intoxicating. An experience beyond expression. During my time locked away in Waterdeep, I prepared a quite comprehensive speech for her on the subject of our former relationship and the manner in which it ended. Alas, recent events have rendered the majority of it moot, so I'm gonna have to improvise. Unless you have any words of wisdom to impart before I go. You'd make a fine three-dragon anti-player, you know? I think it's best I keep a cool head going into this. Approach it like a particularly high-risk round of three-dragon ante. I'll let Mystra show her flight, and then I can see how strong a chance we stand of winning the gambit. I'll only be gone for a matter of moments. The Outer Planes experience time quite differently to our own. Wait for me. Please.
Gale of Waterdeep. You look well.
As do you. But I assume we're not here solely to exchange compliments. So why am I here?
You discovered what lies at the heart of the Absolute, the crown of Karsus. And you disobeyed my instruction. Why?
Because you had no right to ask that of me. You cast me out. Remember?
You were my lover, my chosen. Yet still you know so little of me. The past cannot be undone with self-pity, nor can a future be forged. Only with the truth will you see the way ahead. The fragment of magic you tried to return to me was not of my creation. It was the Karsite Weave. It is a corrupted, half-born magic, wrought in the brief moment Karsus ascended to godhood. It hungers for power, just as he did, and it can never be sated. You unleashed something that would consume all magic in existence, and yet you thought only of preserving yourself.
So that's what you're scared of. With the crown of Karsus reforged, I could take control of the Karsite Weave.
You can no more control the Karsite Weave than a weather vane could control a storm. That it entered your body and consumed no more than your powers was a miracle. But we will not be granted another. The only reason the orb sleeps is because I have allowed it to feed on the true weave. A temporary measure, but one that will not be enough to save us. With each day that passes, the Elder Brain threatens to become a new kind of god. Its worshippers, a scourge of soulless illithids. If you will not use the orb to end this abomination, then you must find a way to separate crown and host. When you've done this, you must surrender the crown of Karsus to me.
A great ask indeed. You've given me much to think on, as you always did.
So be it. Follow the needle of your own wisdom. We shall see how truly it leads you.
On mortal soil once more. I can't believe I saw her. After all this time. She gave us the secret of the orb's power. I call that extremely useful knowledge to have. The Karsite weave. Within me this whole time. I knew the orb was no ordinary ball of magic before it to be Karsus's malignant creation. Gods! How did I not see that? But I should have known. What right had I to go about declaring myself an archmage when I was as foolish as a common apprentice in setting such an entity loose? At least now I'm armed with the truth. And Mystra's expectations. Sounds like the door to redemption is open at last. All I have to do is walk through it, carrying the crown of Karsus. Perhaps. I see few other options open to me. If I ever want to reclaim those parts of myself the orb snatched away. If I ever want to be me again. Thank you. There aren't many I'd trust to stand beside me on such a journey. Fewer still who would do so because they believed I deserved such a chance. If I could promise you one thing in return for your faith in me, it's this. I will use everything in my power to ensure we defeat this evil. I will not let you down.
All-consuming radiance of the one true light. Hail, Lord Vortex!
Death to the absolute!
A little souvenir.
This crown seems too powerful and dangerous an object for mere mortals to possess. Too dangerous even for Mystra. But I would sooner trust it with a god than with Gale. That's the spirit.
People don't always know their own
Save us from certain destruction.
You'll not find. don't always know their own luck.
Consent has a transcript of a conversation with Archduke Baldur. No, he mostly avoids that topic.
Tread lightly.
Is there no politician ever went down in history for fixing the plumbing?
Really?
What are you after, friend? Got grub, potions, a few nice vintages? Best stock up now before someone clears me out to fill their larder. Anything else?
Tears around. Need to see if the new edition's out.
On tippy toes. With ease. Quick step. All right. Just like old times. Go.
Not when the whole city's in danger.
They'll always be in it. Anything to keep us in our place.
I'll just help myself.
Oh, careful! People don't bloody look where they're walking. Because that's right. Folk these days have no manners.
It's mine now. Moving. symbol.
Checking things out.
Step.
Be careful. There are traps.
What's this? Let's see here.
Still watch through here. Mop up all this riffraff. Gods, I think even they'd have their work cut out for them.
A little more work on my notes, and
City's going to shit.
What's that?
No one fixes anything unless it hurts them personally.
There.
The city walls.
How about
Should have at
this?
least locked the place up properly before they left.
Best avoid that trap.
Dribbles first. Oh, and it smells even worse than it looks. Oh. A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors. Certainly.
Defender of the people.
Hello, hello. Ooh, are you the new cheese dropper? I do hope so. I'm almost down to the last crumbs. Alexander was his name. He dropped all manner of morsels, but the cheeses were the best. Until the Red Man visited. A dwarf, all dressed in red. He smiled and held Alexander close, and then Alexander was shouting and struggling, and soon he was all dressed in red as well. So many red morsels fell out of Alexander. They tasted like salt and rust. Very good, even better than cheese. I feared so. A calamity. He dropped such good cheeses. A way to make more people red and to spill their tasty morsels. Go away now. Your delicious scent makes me crave your morsels, but it would be rude to bite you.
Will be restored.
Yes, but you do go down in history if your citizens die of thirst.
Blade at the ready. Sharp as ever. Keeping pace.
You smell like a feast.
Well, hello. Just like old times. Moving. Neither seen nor heard. Easy.
Opportunists, and not a thought for their neighbors.
Let's move.
And the look on Molds' face.
Please stop interrupting me.
What were you thinking?
All right. Just be quick.
Back again? I know a reader when I see one. What'll it be? There's nothing quite like delving through some old parchments, is there? I wish I could bottle that smell and wear it.
The trader has no problem with you inspecting these goods, so long as you're willing to pay for them.
Don't you dare puke on your uniform.
Live music at the Singing Lute. They sing for their supper while you eat yours. Henk House. Keep out.
Hardly a challenge. Let's have a punch. Let's go.
We could be fired for this.
What have we here?
Kick stones! The bleeder! Do it yourself.
The Singing Lute.
The Blushing Mermaid. Not my preferred drinking hole, dear readers. In fact, hole may be the perfect word to describe this tavern.
All right.
Lae'zel, have you ever done a good deed just for the sake of it?
I have performed deeds well and efficiently. Is this what you mean?
Not exactly. But you answered my question.
Fine.
No pissing or shitting. If you break it, you pay for it. Any fighting and Captain Grizzly will shank you. Got it? Gods above. Not again. You pull a knife on me like the last one and you're getting a boot, you hear? That woman, Lara, Laura, whatever her bloody name is. She was screaming her head off about some kid. Tore the place apart. Bloody disturbing. Captain Grizzly had to clock her in the end. Threw her out on her arse. Good riddance.
person? Let's crack it open.
So big. I can't wait to see.
This feels uncomfortably familiar. Like that hag's den back in the swamp.
Gonna dig. Dig.
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us.
You dare challenge Grizzly, captain of the Blushing Mermaid?
This is Auntie's special place. You can't be in a special place.
Kill it. Kill it and stuff it. For Auntie.
Come on, mateys! Let's slit this landlubber from head to heel! Fucker it! No, I won't!
Yeah.
My faith will guide me. Can't afford to let up.
Outmaneuver them.
Oh, shank you bastards, Auntie!
I will not know failure.
Concentrate.
The pride of the gate. 2 steps at a time.
subtle steps. I wonder... Nothing interesting buried here. Let's have it. Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us. Traps. How considerate. That's curious.
Careful.
Action, not reaction. One true way. Open up. Try. Just as I expected.
How delicious. Step quick. Be careful. There are traps about. Trap. How considerate. How about this? Swill would be a compliment.
No, Petal. That wasn't very polite. You made a mockery of me, you little shit. Besting me in my own home. Did you think I would simply walk away? That said, I'm shocked and appalled, Petal. I can't believe you tried to gush me out in the open like that. After all, it's not just me anymore. What is it they say? Eating for two. See for yourself, Petal. Am I not glowing? Venrith sits in my belly, growing fat with power. In time, I'll vomit her up and have myself a fresh young hag to train. I have you beat, so do the heroic thing. Die!
Assume nothing. Quickly then.
Watch your back. Can you feel death's cold grip?
Don't be reckless. Kill the hag and you kill the child. You bow or you break.
This is good. With finesse.
My faith will protect me.
Battle favors the fearless.
If I wanted my growth seen to, Petal, it wouldn't be you I'd call.
Over here.
Ha-ha!
Victory awaits. On the move.
Need to stay focused.
finding my way.
Fungi are worth 1,000 of you, you peasant.
Time to strike.
Auntie Ethel lies unconscious, her stomach bulging from the child she ate.
Don't touch me. Let's be quick. Don't mind if I do. Let's see here.
With Archduke Gortash. Bloody new. This job. One who can't take a bit of
We could go for a walk. Would you like that?
Mummy!
You brought her back. You brought back my sweet, sweet girl. It was everything. I'll never forget it. Here. A token from the pirate life I left behind. Thank you for being braver than half this city put together. Everything is going to be all right. I promise.
Mummy!
That's right. Mummy is here.